The content in this magazine could contain references of topics and difficult subject matter that may be triggering. Please honor yourself, inner knowing, and proceed with whatever help or guidance you feel is intuitively aligned. Welcome to Sovereign Magazine Podcast. I'm Nicole George, CEO and founder of Sovereign. I'm so happy you are here. We are the magazine, podcast, and community guiding 5 million women to their sovereign selves. From heart-led conversations to magical meditations, our inspiring guests will show you how they can help you step into your sovereign self. Are you ready to listen to your inner voice and step into your power? Then keep listening to hear all of the intuitive messages meant for you today. Today, I have the privilege of connecting with Bonnie Morrow, one of our amazing contributors. Bonnie is a heart activator and quantum energetics practitioner who helps women embody their truth, find healing, and fall deeply in love with life. A proud mama of 3 little ones, she's very passionate about guiding others to walk through life with an open heart while creating their own heaven on earth. Bonnie believes in abundance and that it is our birthright, and is building a vibrant community of women ready to step into their innate power. Welcome, Bonnie.
Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so delighted you are here today. We have so many yummy things that our listeners are going to be able to experience today. So we are exploring the harmony of thinking and feeling, which is our theme for the May new moon issue. And I'm very excited because the topic that you talk about in your article is really near and dear to my heart. And I'm sure many others who are listening today will feel the same way. So your article is Heart-Brain Coherence, Tapping into the Unified Field. And you talk about how in today's fast-paced world, we are often stuck in a state of responsiveness, which actually prevents us from fully being able to receive. And that when we have heart-brain coherence, it's more of the key to helping us shift from maybe perhaps an analytical mindset and more into a receptive state, which then allows us to tap into a new field of consciousness. And so I would love for you to share with our listeners today of maybe perhaps a little bit more about how they could integrate this heart-brain coherence maybe into their daily routine, or like when they're feeling overwhelmed, and maybe even explain a little bit more about what heart-brain coherence looks like, feels like, and maybe is coming up in their daily life.
Sure. Yeah. So when our heart and mind are on the same page, they function in a synchronistic way. So it's not just your thoughts and feelings, but it's also a physiologic effect. So not only does it help balance your thoughts and emotions, but it also brings well-being to the physical body. And so it's so important. It's very easy to get overstimulated in today's world. And I find that the quickest way to harmonize your heart and mind is through the breath. And so this doesn't have to be like this huge practice that you do every day. You take all this time out of your day to do it. It can be done at any moment in the day, just simply by taking some deep breaths. And with a big exhale through your mouth, you just release. The length and quality of breath here is important, and I will guide you through some of that. But yeah, when we are in heart-brain coherence, life just becomes more synchronistic, and it becomes easier to see the path forward in front of you. And so it is important physically, mentally, emotionally, and also as a guide through life.
Yeah, and I think this is something to really, really help people understand that when you have mindful breathing, You talk about in your article how that activates our parasympathetic nervous system and allows our body to relax, our heart to align, and our brain to kind of calm down a bit, and it allows us to have a deeper connection, intuition, if you will, to our body through these different methods, whether it's breathing or a guided meditation or even journaling. You talk about can be a great way to connect in. Are you ready to be part of the movement of guiding 5 million women to their sovereign selves? Are you a woman who trusts her inner voice and is stepping into her power? Then subscribe to Sovereign Magazine, podcast, and community, where you can become part of our global community, because your journey to empowerment starts here. Our new segment is called Steps to Your Sovereign Self, where each of our contributors are able to show you in a new way exactly what they're talking about in their articles and in our podcast interviews versus you just listening, right? So today I'm really excited that Bonnie is going to help guide you through this heart-brain coherence activation, if you will, and helping you get back to a space of deeper alignment with yourself through her magical ways, if you will. Are you ready, Bonnie?
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm so ready. I absolutely love Bonnie's activations. They're amazing. And just a little plug, if you ever want any, she does them quite often in our Sovereign community. So come join us. It's absolutely free. All the details are in the show notes.
Thank you. As you begin, just take a moment to get comfortable wherever you are and take a deep breath. Just notice how your body is feeling in this moment. Close your eyes and take another deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We're going to do a couple more deep breaths this way, and your exhale is longer than your inhale. And when you exhale, just let everything go. Any tension, any thoughts, any worries, just let it all go through your breath. Notice how you feel now and what has shifted. Feel your feet on the earth and feel your connection to the earth. Bring your awareness to the top of your head and feel the top of your head softening and opening. Calling in cosmic energy, energy coming down through the cosmos, down, down, down through the top of your head and into your heart space. If you notice any thoughts, watch them float by and bring your awareness to your heart. Taking a few breaths here, in and out of the heart space. With every inhalation, feel your heart space expanding in all directions. And if your mind starts to wander, bring your awareness back to your breath and your heart. You are a soul fractal of source energy. You are perfect and whole just as you are. You are worthy and supported. This is your connection to source energy. You are a part of source energy. There is no separation. You are divine and you are love. You are as expansive as the cosmos. Place your hand on your heart to seal in this activation of divine love. And perfect resonance of the heart and mind, body and soul. Bring your awareness back to your feet and the earth beneath you. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, open your eyes.
Oh, thank you so much, Bonnie. I know everyone who is listening often can't even find a few minutes for themselves, like we were talking in this fast paced world. And this is just a reminder that you can take 2 to 3 minutes each day to listen back to this exact podcast with Bonnie and her activation and all of the many activations that she has within our community to help you recenter and ground yourself at any time. And they're all free. So that's the most amazing part about it all. And I just want everyone to remember the importance of grounding themselves and feeling the harmony between thinking and feeling, because, it is often in our lack of time and space where we have chaos. And so once we can bring our groundedness back with tools like what Bonnie provides here, we can then have that heart brain coherence again and lead a life that is, transforming us in ways that we prefer versus don't prefer. Wouldn't you agree, Bonnie?
Yes, so much. And I just want to touch on this piece of having time in the day to do something like this. And it only takes a few minutes and a few breaths. And when you come into this state, time starts to expand and it feels very expansive. And suddenly you don't feel so rushed and you don't feel like time is a constraint and everything just is. And that's the beauty of living in harmony.
Yes, I love this because I always have a saying, rest equals productivity. And it doesn't have to be rest, it could be mindful moments, it could be self care. But all these things that we say we don't have time for, we actually do. And when we do, when we care for ourselves better, we actually become more productive and the quality of whatever we're doing is better. And so thank you for that reminder that it can only take a few breaths. And I'll never forget. I totally cannot remember who told me this, but somebody said every time you stop at a stoplight or a stop sign, take a few deep breaths. And so that's what I do. Not every time, but I do remember that when I'm in a stressful moment that I'm just sitting there, right? So I can take a few breaths for myself. So thank you for
Yeah,
that reminder.
that's beautiful advice. Yeah, and so many of us spend a lot of time in the car, so it's
Mm-hmm.
just an opportunity to come into our bodies and come into our hearts.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here today. And if anybody wants to connect with Bonnie or any other details like coming into our community, everything's in the show notes. We are so grateful for you being here and look forward to Bonnie being on more podcasts in the future as she has many more coming up. Sending you so much love.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for listening. I'll be back tomorrow with another soul-led entrepreneur here to help you step into your sovereign self. Subscribe to our magazine and podcast and join our global community for all the magic. Details to connect with today's guest or join the movement are in the show notes. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review. It helps us reach our goal of guiding 5 million women to self-sovereignty.